Yo, what's up, YouTube? It's me, Snadder. I stream on Twitch, except for Saturdays, which is today, and on Saturdays I make content for YouTube specifically. And my YouTube content is basically just rambling. It's talking about general topics in the video game industry, and generally what interests me in the gaming world. And today's topic is going to be a fun one for me, which is going to be like the my wish list, or in general, predictions for the Smash Ultimate Fighter Pass Volume 2. So there's 6 characters, unannounced characters, which is going to be unlocked in this new Fighter Pass Volume 2. So let's go over my general wish list first, because it's kind of small. Most of the characters that I really wanted for Smash, they all already in Smash, like Cloud, and I really wanted Shulk, because Xenoblade Chronicles is one of my favorite games. He's already in Smash though. Joker, Persona 5 was amazing, like he got in Smash, and also Banjo. Banjo is also in Smash, so like most of my favorite picks are already in Smash. Did I say Cloud? I think I said Cloud. But there's 2 characters. I don't necessarily like, I'm not a big fan of these characters per se. I think they're cool characters and iconic video game characters themselves, but it's more in the sense that I think they would be creative and unique characters for Smash. I could see them working gameplay-wise in Smash more than that I think I want them in the game because they're cool characters. But they're definitely cool characters, and I enjoy their games. The first one being Rayman. I think that's probably one of the picks for me if I'm gonna be going to like general predictions as well. That's the character I think is actually gonna be in this pack. I mean, he's a pretty famous video game character at this point, and right, but. From my wish list though, I didn't really play like the old school Rayman games. I played a couple of them. I played like some of the 3D ones. I played Hoodlum Havoc, was that the one? Anyway, I would really like Rayman in the style of Rayman Origins and Legends to be in Smash. Like his moveset and art style and everything revolved around that type of style. Now Sakurai, when he designs his character, he takes from like the entire history of the character, so that would probably not be the case, but at least the art style and the general like design direction, I would really like to see like the aesthetics from Origins and Legends, because I think those games are super fun. One of my favorite platformers. The second one, and probably the last one. I'm probably missing something, and the last one being Paper Mario, specifically from 1000 Year Door. That being one of my favorite games. It's up there. It's a good one. I like it. It's not that I think the character Paper Mario is really cool or anything like that, but I could really see that they could do something really creative with this character design, especially from from 1000 Year Door. So, yeah, that's it. Nothing. I mean, I just think the character could be really unique. They could do a lot of with the paper mechanic. And yeah, in general, that's. I haven't really thought out what the uniqueness could actually be, or what the moves could actually be. I haven't really thought that far. But hey, they can make it happen. They can make it work, right? So. That's my wish list. There's probably a couple of characters that I would want as well that I'm blanking on at the moment, but that's one more that I actually would like to see would be Hollow Knight. I love Hollow Knight. I don't think Hollow Knight's gonna happen though. Like, we have a lot of indie game characters in Smash, but they're mainly assist trophies, and Hollow Knight isn't that big. I mean, don't get me wrong, Hollow Knight is pretty big. Most people know about Hollow Knight, but we have Shovel Knight in the game, and he's an assist trophy. If Shovel Knight is an assist trophy, if Hollow Knight is even, like Cuphead is also a costume, and also same as Sans is also a Mii costume. So if Hollow Knight, which isn't as recognizable as those 3, he's up there though. Don't get me wrong, but he's definitely not going to be a standalone character, for sure. Like, that's not happening. But I would like to see it happen nonetheless. This is my wish list, right? But let's go into the characters that I think are likely to happen. Like, you never know, right? There's always the weird pick, like Piranha Plant. There's always like the safe picks. There's always like you never really know what's gonna happen. I think that's the fun part. So I think like every prediction list here in general is gonna be different from people, and that's fun. Anyway, let's go over it. So I'm gonna say here that Rayman, being the only character that I actually want to see in the game, I think that he's a super likely pick for actually being in the game as well. He's a very recognizable icon from the gaming industry, from the gaming world in general, and Sakurai said that he wants those types of characters in Smash, and it would only make sense. So I think that's actually gonna happen. Same thing with Crash Bandicoot. I think it's insane that hasn't already happened. He's a character that just fits the game, would fit like the general style of Smash in general. Yeah, I think that's gonna happen. I'm not really gonna theorize about what their moves can be. I'm just gonna throw out a couple of what the characters, what I think of them in general. So here's one of the safe picks, like Rayman. Let's get out of that out of the way, because I already talked about Rayman. So then there's 5 left. Let's go over like the safe pick. I think there's gonna be a new Pokemon character, and it's probably gonna be from Sword and Shield. And we have Incineroar from Sun and Moon, and we had Greninja from X and Y. So my guess is gonna be that from Sword and Shield, since we don't have a grass type, that's probably gonna be Rillaboom. It's probably gonna be a heavy. I don't know. I mean, you never know. That might not even happen, but I think that's a safe pick. Like, Pokemon is so big. Pokemon is part of Nintendo. Getting a Pokemon. And also they've also announced that they are gonna push Pokemon Sword and Shield forward with DLC. That's already been announced. So I think that's likely. That's likely to happen. Especially if you see, like, if you look at how their release and their picks for Pokemon have been. You had a water Pokemon, you haven't had a fire Pokemon. Both of those are fit. Like, Incineroar is a wrestling type character, and Greninja is a ninja type character, so those already fit like sort of the fighting style of being in Smash. Rillaboom, though, he doesn't really fit that shut up, phone. Doesn't really fit that sort of archetype. I don't think he would really fit. He would be a heavy for sure. I think like he's a big gorilla with he with drums. Not really sure how that would work, but I'm gonna guess Rillaboom. Just seeing how they've done things in the past. I might be way off here though. A second one, or the third pick for me is gonna be Dante from Devil May Cry. This one's hard though, because this is there's a lot of people who want this character in the game. And there's been a lot of talk about this character in general. I think this is likely to happen. Like, here's my thought process and my general, like, going over what Sakurai has said before. He wants character with recognizable characters from other games in general. And Dante is one of those characters. Like, there's not a lot of characters left that are super recognizable in the video game industry. You already have, like, Pac-Man, Mario, Sonic, I'm blanking on. There's over 70 characters in Ultimate, and I'm blanking on every single one right now. Like Ryu, Snake. There's so many already. Like, you can't really put the list of super recognizable characters is dwindling by the minute. For every like announcement they have in Smash, that list just keeps getting smaller. So I think Dante is one of the few left. I think it's kind of a safe pick, even though it's that's going to be a big reveal for sure if that happens. But the character has been around, like the Devil May Cry series has been around forever. Bayonetta is in the game, and he would also fit this general fighting. Like Rillaboom, he doesn't really fit. I don't think he will really like his moveset. What would it be, right? How would that look? That would I can't really picture how that would look. I can't picture how Dante would look, and you know that's sort of the main thing though. So yeah, that's Dante. Next one, the fourth one. I'm just gonna go like rapid fire with these. Not exactly rapid fire. I am taking my time here, but the next one is gonna be Sauron. I haven't really played Kingdom Hearts games, but I think that's also a pretty. I mean, this all depends on Disney, though. I know that Disney is really picky with their IP, what they do with their IP in general. So this would, like, Sakurai would probably want this, knowing Sakurai. He is also like a character that is pretty recognizable, and a character that has been around for a long time. So Sakurai, and so Sora is a pick. That one I think depends on Disney. Yeah. So I don't really know much about Kingdom Hearts, but that's also a character you can easily, like, if you picture that character's moveset in his standalone games, like in the Kingdom Hearts series, you can easily like picture how a character like that could work in Smash, like easily, right? I already mentioned this character, the next one, which is my 5th pick here, Crash Bandicoot. I think it's insane that hasn't already happened. Like, that's bound to happen. Like, I'll be so surprised if Crash Bandicoot at some point. That's the only character that I'm 90% sure or higher that this character will be in Smash. The others, I'm kind of like, it could go either way. Like, Sakurai is really picky with this. But yeah, I'm sure Crash will be. Like, there's 6 characters, right? There's not a lot of like super recognizable characters left. And Crash Bandicoot is just one of the mascots for Sony in general. Like, he's one of the biggest mascots for Sony. And that's sort of the theme with Smash now. It's more of a celebration of video games as a whole than a Nintendo IP at this point. So Crash would... I think that's gonna happen. And that would be like the Sony IP. Seeing how Banjo, this is gonna go over to the next one. Seeing how Banjo is now in Smash. Banjo is owned by Rare, which is now owned by Microsoft. We all know this. So I was really surprised when Banjo was actually announced. That reveal was so sick. Like, that was insane. But yeah, it's insane to me how that must have been happening behind the scenes. Like, the negotiation process for getting Banjo into Smash must have been insane. But now we know that a character owned by Microsoft can actually make it into Smash. Like, Banjo has history on a Nintendo console, and this has been a character that people has been wanting like forever. Like, the character is like known. He's recognized from the Nintendo games. Like, he had one game made by Rare on the Xbox. I think it was on the 360, on Nuts and Bolts. Was that it? It wasn't really... Yeah, I mean, I didn't really enjoy it. I know there's people who enjoy that game, but I mean, no. You can even see from, like, the design that they went with in Smash for Banjo, it's back to, like, Banjo-Kazooie and Banjo-Tooie. There's not really anything... from a design perspective, gameplay wise or just visually, that they took from Nuts and Bolts. So yeah, anyway, I'm rambling. My point is that character is now owned by Microsoft, which means that Sakurai has some sort of a person they can sort of negotiate with there. And the two like biggest mascots that Microsoft has is, the first one is being Master Chief. Like, that's the big one. If Sony brings Crash Bandicoot, then I'm blanking. Microsoft would bring Master Chief. I have a hard time picturing Master Chief in Smash. I mean, Snake is in Smash, so it would work. Like, they would make it work 100 million %. Like, you can picture this, and if you bring it some thought, if I actually like spent 20 minutes thinking about this, I guess I could come up with a pretty unique moveset for this character. So of course it would work, but it's sort of a is this gonna happen or not? And like, it's either that, if a character from like Microsoft is actually going to happen, it's either, in my opinion, it's either gonna be Master Chief, or, and as we all know, Sakurai really loves his meme pics here. Minecraft Steve. I mean, hey, it makes sense. Minecraft is on the Switch. Minecraft has cross-play with Xbox. You can play on PC with Switch players. You can play with Switch and with Xbox. I think also Sony has cross-play at this point, but I know they were kind of late to the party. But Yeah, I mean, so that could very well happen. I also know that the Minecraft edition on the Switch also have like a Mario themed skin pack or something like that. So hey, it could happen. It could happen. And you know Sakurai loves his meme pics, and he loves to be unpredictable, and he loves to make people he loves to surprise people. So people expect and are super excited for Master Chief. We get Minecraft Steve. I could see that happening. But hey, we might not even get a character from Microsoft. And that's 6 characters. So that's what we're getting. There's still one character that I think is pretty likely. Not that I know much about this character. I know it's Gino. Would be the 7th pick. He would be more of a... I don't know, like I can also see him making it into the game, because there's so many people that keeps talking about this character, that wants him in the game. And we have to think about, like, Ridley was a character that people wanted in Smash for ages, and people kept saying he's too big. Now he's in Smash. So I think everything, if the community wants it, I feel like Sakurai can make that happen for sure. So I see a lot of people talk about Gino. He's from Super Mario RPG from the NES or SNES. I didn't play it, so I can't really don't quote me on that. But he's from Super Mario RPG, a character from that game, and I know what it looks like, and he could be a cool character, right? I don't really know much about him though, but I can see that happening just from people talking a lot about this character in general, and he being probably one of the fan favorite picks I see. I'm gonna go over one last character, and this is also gonna be like the general meme pick. It's gonna be the Piranha Plant of the Fighter Pass Volume 2, and that's gonna be, and hear me out here, this is weird, like I don't think this is gonna happen because he already is an assist trophy, but hear me out here, okay? Waluigi. I don't want this character in Smash. Like, why would I want this character in Smash? We have Wario, we have Mario, we have Luigi. What would Waluigi actually add to the game? Like, he would just be another infighter, and he would just be stupid. Like, I don't want him in the game. Like, he's a stupid character. People want him in the game because it's a meme, right? It's a meme. But the thing is that this meme has been going on for way too long, to the point where it's not even funny anymore. I would not be surprised, because this meme has been going on for so long, that people have actually converted the meme into an actually wish list. Like, people keep still talking about this character. And I wouldn't be surprised if Sakurai said, fuck it, okay, let's do it. He's gonna make it into Smash. And he would be like that. And people would freak out, again, because of the meme. But I can tell you for a fact that there's so many people who keeps like joking about, I want Waluigi in Smash, just as a joke, right? Who wants this character in Smash? And don't think you can fool me. I know you don't want this character in Smash. It would be stupid, like. But it's come to the point now where it might actually happen, and I think a lot of people is gonna be super like I'm gonna be actually depressed if that character makes it into Smash and takes another really like iconic character spot, like Rayman or Crash Bandicoot or Master Chief or Gino or whatever, or Sora or Dante. It's probably not gonna happen, but just think about it for a second. It's likely to happen just because of the outcry and the general, like, how talked about this. This is probably the most talked about character in Smash Ultimate, period, since the game came out. From pro players to like just general Nintendo boys to just in general, like, this character has been so much talked about to the point where it's not even funny anymore. So I don't think it's gonna happen, but there's a possibility, I feel like, and that possibility is so depressing to think about at this point. So yeah, that's what I think. It's sort of the meme pick, and that was sort of both Gino and Waluigi. Gino because I don't really know much about that character, and then Waluigi are like my 7th and 8th pick. If one of the other characters from my actual like list doesn't make it, I could see both. At least Gino, maybe not Waluigi, but hey, it could happen. That's my point. I wanted to include it in the list just because of how ridiculous it would be if he actually made it. Like, people would freak out. People would be so sad though. Like, think about this. Think if Sora is super close to getting into Smash. Think about like how much they actually have to work for the negotiation process with talking to Square Enix and then talking to Disney and actually getting the okay from Disney to get Sora into Smash. Think about if they just, hey, that's so much work. That's gonna cost us so much money. Think about if they just, hey, they want Waluigi. Why not just do less work and just do Waluigi? Like, I'm not saying that's gonna happen, but that could very well happen, and that scares me, and that's because of you guys. Oh, freaking memers. If that happens, I'm gonna blame all the memers. You made this happen, and it's gonna be a sad day for all of us. Anyway, that's my list, and I think I'm gonna stop here. I'm not gonna go too much into what I think the movesets and stuff is gonna be, but yeah, I think this is a solid list. I tried to be like pretty, like, here's the thing though, I've already mentioned this, but it's so hard to the point where there's so many characters in Smash at this point. So who could you really like include in this list in general, right? It's hard. It's really hard, but I think like these are at least some of the like picks to make it if yeah. I think it's likely that at least two of these characters gonna make it into Smash. That's my list: Rayman, Rillaboom, Dante, Sora, Crash Bandicoot, and then either Master Chief or Minecraft Steve from Microsoft. I'm hoping for, in that case, Master Chief. So that's my characters of 6, and then my like two secondary picks would be Gino and then Waluigi, whatever, right? That's my list. So yeah, I think I'm gonna end it here. I don't know how long I've been going, but I think it's been for a while. I'm not gonna ramble any longer. So I'm just gonna end with saying that I stream on Twitch Monday to Friday, 6 p.m. Sometimes a bit earlier, but generally Monday to Friday, 6 p.m. All the links are down in the description below, as all the like YouTubers say. And yeah, every Saturday, which is today, I think I said this beginning the video, I make YouTube content, and yeah, YouTube content like this. It's just, I'm just a big nerd, and I have a lot of thoughts about gaming in general, and I want to share that. And YouTube is just a perfect platform to share that. And if you like these types of discussion videos, they're gonna be happening every Saturday, as I've just said. But if you would like to actually do some live discussion about this, and if you're actually really passionate, like myself, about a lot of these video games in general, like I don't cover, like my 2 first videos here has been the last one I did. The first one I did was actually a general like predictions and wish list from what I think could actually happen with Breath of the Wild 2. So that was my last video, and this one is Smash. So both videos have been Nintendo related, but I'm not a Nintendo only kind of guy. Like, I play everything. I cover most things from the video game industry, and I very much have a passion for video games as a whole. So that's what I'm going to be covering. If there's some news, like I'm considering making a second video today, which is going to be me talking and giving my general impressions of the Baldur's Gate 3 gameplay reveal, which just happened on PAX. I'm gonna decide on if I'm gonna make that video today or not when I end this video. So anyway, yeah, if you wanna, catch one of my streams, chat, watch some games, have a good time, hey, come over. That's it. All right. Anyways, thanks for watching, YouTube, and catch you later. Thank you for watching.